Welcome to Real Life Utility, everyone, where we transmute the concepts of cryptocurrency and other technologies into just some good bite-sized chunks that will really be able to add value to your life. Again, taking the concepts of cryptocurrency and other technologies and just adding value to your life. So, in this particular one, we are going to be starting a new series called Store of Value. And we're going to be going over four different tenets of store of value in this series. So, the first one we're going to be looking at is going to be tenet number one, and that is a store of value must be long lasting and be able to be transferable at a later date and time. And in that, when we look at cryptocurrencies, one of the core ones we look at is going to be Bitcoin. And we must ask ourselves with Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin is said to be a store of value. Okay. But is it is there one greater than Bitcoin? Well, let's go ahead and find out. So, yes, we understand that when it comes to Bitcoin and comes to store of value, that Bitcoin's been around for a while. And there's been other things out there. A store of value in and of itself, if you think about it, gold and silver for generations, centuries and centuries and centuries has been a core store of value. Matter of fact, when I was a kid, one of the coolest stores of value that I came across was my friend's grandpa would just used to take all of his bills that he got from pay or wherever he got it from. It was like 10s, 20s, 50s, hundreds, and he would put them under his mattress. And that's where they were because that was his mattress account, as he used to say. And and I used to just be, just wowed by that because one day I went over to my friend's house and he'd had all of the bills out and they were in this bin that he was going to be taking. He was going to be buying himself a boat. And I'm not talking like a Donzi or some yacht or anything. It was a motorized boat that he'd beta used for fishing. He had saved up all of his mattress account as a store of value so that he'd be able to transfer it over to the value of a boat later. And that's the core tenet of it. And so when I thought about that, I said, hey, this is something I may want to do. So when I was a kid, I used to put my mattress, or excuse me, my money underneath my mattress too. And it was just one of those things that I appreciated from my friend's grandpa. So I look at that now and I look at how Bitcoin is, and Bitcoin in and of itself has gone crazy. As everyone knows, the crypto markets have gone crazy. And as I get ready to share my screen over here, you'll be able to see that. Look at this. Bitcoin is sitting right now at $99,000. Just a little over 48 hours ago, it was up to $101,000 over there on the 6th of December. And when it comes to the store value, lots and lots has changed from January 3rd of 2009 when it had its Genesis block a long, long time ago, back when it had its Genesis block in 2009. So where has the industry gone from here? Well, now you have breaking news coming out this year where BNY Bank is set to custody Bitcoin as the first bank in the U.S. history. We also have banks are buying up Bitcoin and the whales are buying up all sorts of things, values of Bitcoin. And in many cases, because Bitcoin systems, there are over 21 million Bitcoins out there, and 19 million have already been created. Well, what are also the banks doing in and of themselves? Well, you have certain banks such as, or let's start with Cantor Fitzgerald. CEO predicts that U.S. banks to hold Bitcoin within 5 years. That's going to be more and more banks. But overseas, what is going on overseas? National Bank of Bahrain launches Bitcoin linked structure product. That is right, everyone. This is the things that are happening within the industry, and all sorts of banks are coming online with that. Why? Because Bitcoin's been around for a while. It has been tested. It is a serious store of value, and in that they know that they can transfer it when it needs to be. So you may be asking, okay, yeah, Ox, I get it. I get Grandpa, put down the box cutter, please, and get away from my mattress. You got to watch these grandparents. I'm telling you, they will get you. They will get you. Put it down. Okay. So you may be asking yourself, okay, Ox, I get it. I get it that Bitcoin price is going up. It's over $100,000. It's worth a lot. I understand that. I read about it. And, I'm starting to realize this is somewhat of a thing. But what does that have to do with real life? How can I take what happening over here is a store of value and apply it to real life. Is there a currency that's going to be a better, a stronger, a greater store of value than Bitcoin? Well, I venture to say yes, there is. And that is love. Look, look, look. Well, hold up, hold up. Don't put your thumb down on there and stop the video. Listen closely to the next couple of sentences because just listen to this, okay? Love inherently is transferable. And when it is transferred, it puts ripple effects through everything. You can transfer love into kindness. Love is transferred into hope. Love is transferred into joy. Love is transferred into variations of joy called happiness. Love is transferred into laughter. So when you look at things that way and you start thinking about, okay, so a store of value and storing up love, if I've never received it, but I want to give it, how do I go about doing that? Well, the reality is my first approach is if you have anyone around you that you know they're always just hugging on people or talking about good things and all that kind of stuff, start hanging around those people. I want to give you a definition and I want to give you a description of love that really just kind of solidifies it for me. Okay, and it's out of a book that's called Corinthians, technically First Corinthians, and in short, it says that love is kind, love protects, love trusts, love always hopes, love always preserves, love never fails. It is enduring over time. So find sources around you, whether you're reading about them, whether you're meditating on them, whatever it may be. I suggest you meditate on what does it take to truly, truly love. And I'll guarantee you this, is that when you learn how to love yourself, then you'll learn how to love others. When you learn how to store love within yourself over a period of time and giving positive words of affirmation to yourself every single morning, every single evening, even in the morning, in the evening, you get the idea. And you start just speaking those words to yourself, writing them down and clanging them upon your heart so that your heart can grow in love, then you'll be able to transfer that love to other people in the form of hope, in the form of joy, in the form of peace. And sometimes just in a way that just smile at them. So that being said, I understand you may be thinking, okay, I got it now. Let's go back to my Bitcoin. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So if you decide then that you want to store up Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency for that matter, and you want to have it as being your reserve, your store of value, just don't love it. Because in this particular case, if you love Bitcoin, it will be the root of all the evil that comes to your life. All right, everyone, let's go ahead. Don't forget to check out video number 2, where you will find out exactly how the store of value or what the store of value has to do with feet. All right, catch you later.